Hi everyone, my name's Andrew and welcome back to Taekwondo Step by Step. It is now the weekend and I have some very sad news to tell you. Well, it's good in a way, but it's also sad. It's good because we have been together now for 216 programs and you guys are right at the end of teok-chgi. But it's also sad because now that we're at the end, it's time to say goodbye. But before we go, today let's run through everything that we've done this week, okay? Let's go through now with Master Lee and all of the stuff from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Now, you might occasionally find yourself exposed to dangerous situations when you are sitting down. Watch carefully, everyone. This will help you prevent those situations. First, the opponent will raise his posture in the seated position, supported on his knees. And then he would get on his knees and try to punch me. You would totally have been off guard if not ready. What I should do is to get up on my knees as well. And as he punches, I'll block that with my left hand. With my left hand like this. And I could either brush it off or hold on to his hand to follow up with a punch below his nose. Okay, are you ready everyone? Keep in mind, the opponent can also attack you with his legs, even while sitting down. This time, he will try to attack my neck with a sonnal mok-chigi. And I will avoid that and counterattack using my legs. Watch everyone, and listen to my instructions. The opponent will let out a kiap, and while sitting up on his knee, come at me with a sonnal mok-chigi. I'll avoid this by squatting to the side, and supporting myself on my hands, I'll do a dollyo-chagi on his sternum, like this. It's more hard to avoid his attack than attacking. You'll have to be very fast and anticipate his attack. It's time for the sparring lesson, sitting down. You all look forward to this session, right? This time, the opponent will grab my hands to deter me from attacking. What would you do in this case? I'll teach you how you can break free from that situation, so listen carefully and follow along. The opponent will get up on his knees and grab my hands. The opponent is pushing down with his weight, so basically you can't break free easily. But you can do so by jerking your hands up from the gap created by his thumbs. The opponent would have lost his balance and gone down on his hands and knees after you break loose. At this instant, you take both hands and do a hansonnal mok-chigi on his neck. This will inflict great damage on his neck. Okay, now I think you're getting an idea of what all this practice of sparring sitting down is, right? The opponent doesn't always use his hands or merely avoid attacks while sitting down. One can also block with his feet too. Today, we'll learn how you can block and then attack. Listen carefully, everyone. Follow along. The opponent will let out a sharp kiap and get on his knees to attack with the Batngson. At this instant, you lean backwards and block his hand with your leg. Then immediately, you lean to the other side and do a 돌려차기 on his face, like this. Of course, you won't be fast from the beginning. You need to get the forms exactly right in order to enhance your speed. I'm sure many of you will be getting a feeling of what this session is all about. Today, the opponent will try a medjumak to attack my head. I'll show you how you can counter that situation. He will use a mejumok, this part here, to attack my head. In defense, I'll show you how to block that and drop him to the ground. Listen carefully, everyone. This is a tricky move. And follow along too. First, the opponent will get on his knees, like this. And I will do the same. Before he actually strikes, I get on one knee and do an Olgul makki. You can grab his hand or brush it away. Of course, striking his face is another way of attacking. But what we'll do is to subdue him without striking. You can trip him with your leg and have him fall flat on the ground. Next, the key is to place his arm over your thigh, which will make him unable to break free. Now you're free to punch either his face or body.
Well guys, how was that? You know exactly what we were doing this week? I hope so. And you are totally in tune with Taegeuk Paltang. That's the idea. Anyway, over all this time that we've been together, we have done an awful lot together. So now we have a very special highlight program for you of Taekwondo Real Life. You know, just having a look back at those highlights that we've done, one thing comes to mind, and that is, boy, have we done an awful lot over this time.
That's right. It really brings back old memories. We certainly tried hard to promote Taekwondo overseas to the people around the world. I want to thank the people who helped us do just that. My special thanks to Mr. Park, who demonstrated brilliant kicks to our audience. Then Mr. Han, whose specialty is the hand techniques. And also Mr. E, who's an all-round player in terms of techniques. And last but not least, Andrew, who was a great partner.
And Master Lee, thank you so much for teaching us so well. And thank you to our other masters for doing such a great job. And thank you especially to all of our audience who followed along and studied so hard during this time.
Thank you for being with us, everyone.
차렷! 경례!
God bless you and take care.